GTA 6 is so cooked at this point. Fans are mad, players are angry, and the best part, all of this could have probably been avoided if Strauss Zelnick just decided to release the game on a disc. Like the majority of people who are gonna be buying this on consoles actually would have wanted. Imagine this whole situation not existing because Take-Two's CEO just for one time in his life decided to not be greedy. Imagine that. In any case, the situation has gotten worse. The leaks keep on popping up one after another from Leak. That's the name of the guy, by the way, if you are not aware. And the situation is bad. Do you know why? Because turns out this guy, we're pretty much 100% sure at this point, has the full game. Yeah, that's right. These are not just some kind of randomly acquired video clips, small pieces of footage. No, 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 no. This guy actually has access to a fully working, pretty recent, it seems like, a version of the game somehow, which is hilarious. Yesterday, there was a huge conversation if these are the newest leaks, or is this a potentially 3-year-old version of the game? And a lot of people were claiming that it's a 2023 version of the game. And people disproved this by, well, the fact that a lot of the songs that you can see in the league gameplay are from 2025, which is absolutely hilarious. Now, granted, we don't exactly know what it is, but the person who is leaking this, that's gonna be strange to say, has said that this is effectively from January or something like that. He himself has stated. So this is pretty much very new footage, and this all tracks perfectly with reporters from news outlets having information that the Rockstar team is currently working 60 hours a week, 7 days a week, 12 hours a week. That's a lot of weeks and numbers to fix the game and improve it, which is kind of insane considering how soon this thing is supposed to be dropping, and which just makes all of these claims a lot more credible that the game is not in a good state. And speaking about not a good state, a lot of you are gonna be shocked how bad the state really is, because the leaks at this point, I have compiled all the information that we know, and well, you're gonna see. But first of all, let's just go over a couple of things. So yes, it does seem like the leaked footage is currently at best or worse for some 1 year old at this point. And the funny part about this leak footage is the fact that this video exists from a year ago. And this is Jamie King, co-founder of Rockstar Games, who claims in a video that's 1.5 minutes long almost that Rockstar has FBI and CIA levels of security. It is so aggressive that leakers get caught in 2 hours. Yes, I mean this has been going on for a little bit more than 2 hours, so I don't know how much I trust a co-founder of Rockstar to honestly say that, but it is hilarious. Also, another thing that has emerged currently is a speculation, and I don't know how true this is. I personally don't think that this one's true, but it would be hilarious, so I choose to believe. And it is the idea that Rockstar is not allowed to DMCA take down the leaks of Twitter, YouTube, and whatnot because they are in a deal with Netflix. Yes, somehow the deal prevents them from removing this footage. Now, again, is this true? I personally don't believe it, but it's kind of funny anyway. And here's an even funnier thing about this whole situation. A rumor claims the GTA 6 leak may be connected to Rockstar India. According to the claims, a Rockstar India employee was hacked with the GTA 6 development build possibly being stolen from them. I hope he answered the Microsoft service call. The same rumor claims Russian hackers were behind the attack and that someone in India later sold the build to CyberLeak for around 50 million. Now, this part is absolutely unbelievable because we don't actually know who CyberLeak is, so the fact that someone paid 50 million, especially to an Indian, not implying anything, YouTube. I'm just saying that's a lot of money. And someone in India would definitely not ask for that much because that is a ridiculous sum there, obviously. In any case, CyberLeak appears to have extensive access to GTA 6. Yes, because he most likely has the full game. There is literally a clip. This is just a screenshot. I want to be a little bit careful about what I show here just in case. It can all be dealt with, but it is annoying. There's literally a video where he just writes his name into a wall with a gun. And, this is all of the funny stuff. Now, the best stuff. So, with all the information that we know here, currently there's a massive discussion about GTA 6, and it's kind of problematic because a lot of people are, me included, looking at this and kind of saying, this seems more like Red Dead Redemption than GTA. And this is where the opinions split. Only 2 reactions to GTA 6 gameplay so far, and this is pretty true, I would say. I couldn't be happier they are making it more like Red Dead Redemption 2. Feels like the correct step in continuing the original path they were taking with San Andreas and GTA 4 rather than more arcadey GTA 5. Now, GTA 6 being more like Red Dead Redemption does not exactly sound like the worst thing ever, and so a lot of people are fine with it. And that's okay. If you like the idea of GTA 6 being more like Red Dead, that's fine, honestly. But there's a lot of people who disagree, and I'm personally amongst the people who disagree. Because there's one simple thing about this, and that is the fact if I wanted Red Dead Redemption 2, I would fucking play Red Dead Redemption 2. I want GTA 6 to be GTA 6. And that's kind of the standstill here. It's not, if GTA 6 is like Red Dead, that's not technically bad. But I would like GTA 6 to be its own thing. I like GTA to be GTA. So that's a big thing. But remember, this is in synthetic potato, so the only answer to people like synthetic potato is, well, this, obviously. They love to make a boot shine. Not gonna show this too much in case YouTube, but you get the point. It's pretty pathetic. Defending that. And yesterday we had XQC once again with a completely out of touch, completely multi-millionaire brain damage take, because that's the only thing he can do. But I mean, what else can happen there if you win the lottery and then you think you're really smart because you managed to win the lottery somehow? In any case, this is Moist Critical's take. Literally Jesus himself, and people are absolutely smashing him in the comments. Pretty much everywhere. And this is currently his take.
Like, these are very legitimate complaints. But I think it's just a very convenient excuse to parade around as the hero looking like the good guy leaking GTA 6. Like, I don't think it's actually doing anything to help in those regards. In fact, you could even make a strong argument that this is just free marketing for Rockstar. Because now everyone's talking about GTA 6 and getting excited for the Netflix premiere. Because,
now, again, GTA 6 will not fail. Nothing can make GTA 6 fail. That is just the brutal reality we are in here. But all of these leaks are showing that the situation is bad, and people are more choosing to not buy the game because of them than actually buying the game. GTA 6 has one scummy, greedy practice built in it after another. And the fact that we're not getting gameplay, and I believe the Netflix thing is not going to be gameplay. I know a lot of people think otherwise, but I think it's not going to be gameplay. And because of what we're seeing here, I think that's the reason it's not going to be gameplay. Because GTA 6 is, at best, a mod for GTA 5 at this point. And considering that the map looks exactly the same size as GTA 5 is a huge turn off for a lot of people.
What they're showing isn't what's going on Netflix, so now they're just showing gameplay that people are getting hyped for. in anticipation for the trailer. So like it's not like they're really facing any big consequences as a result of the leaks. Like, yeah, they're probably upset and it definitely is a headache and it is a crime, but it's not like hurting them. They're not going to all of a sudden sing a different tune like, oh, we've seen the error of our ways. We will make a physical version of GTA 6 immediately, post haste. It really does feel like to me, this is
It's
just
true that nothing will change from this. Rockstar's not gonna do anything differently. But obviously, people like the concept of a greedy company being punished because it just shows greed over any level of integrity, and I do support that. I like to see them being punished.
a convenient way of getting a big old payday here through these leaks that obviously tons of people were going to see. So they're plastering their crypto coin all over it while saying that the fundraising they're doing is actually for a top secret project that's going to benefit all gamers. We're going to be blowing our loads because of this top secret project.
The
That's
slight irony of someone denouncing someone else doing something and getting money while you're literally doing the same thing is not lost on a lot of people. And needless to say, I'm not gonna read the comments, but you can pause if you want. Pretty much no one is supportive of this. This is just a little bit more of that synthetic potato making the boots clean type of stuff. Why is every single multi-millionaire YouTuber just in favor of these things? Don't exactly know. Maybe another paycheck cleared. Who honestly knows? But the big thing is, I saved it for the last. Should have probably started with Lamau, honestly. But all of the information that we know about GTA 6, and that's a lot of it. And the big thing about this is we know a lot. It's gonna be capped at 30 FPS because consoles can't handle it. It's 100% downgraded, and it's gonna look bad on consoles. It cannot run. They cannot make a game that's actually good running on PC and on consoles at the same time. So the integrity of the game suffers. It still has tank like gameplay. Don't know what that means, but this is effectively GTA 5 on almost all levels. The shooting is the same, the gameplay is the same in a lot of regards. The gunplay is like PS2. I think that's a little bit of an overstatement. And the graphics have not improved much, which is something that I personally predicted a long time ago because, again, we are talking about consoles from 5 years ago. We were not gonna get some kind of graphical amazement. It's gonna be. There's no way it looks a lot better than GTA 5. You don't expect that. And there's a bunch of stuff I have written down in my notepad about what else to expect. What's in the actual game. So they are gonna go for realism with this one, which is something I kind of like, but I don't like the way that they're going with this. For example, it seems confirmed that you're gonna have to pump gas into your car now, because cars are gonna lose gas. If you try to if you aggravate the police, you need to change clothes. You need to change your car because if you drive around with the same car, they're gonna always chase you. So you need to get into a different vehicle. There's a skill level up system like San Andreas and whatnot. Your car trunk has weapons. You have more like a modern day Halo-ish, Doom-ish, Red Dead Redemption-ish type of weapon system where you can't just carry your full arsenal in your inventory, which is honestly people don't like this, but I don't think this is the worst one. The concentration on realism is pretty large, as we can see on this. We know that there is most likely a specific Lucy ending, which is not good for people like me who hope that this is not going to be Vogue, because that does sound horrible, honestly. And the biggest one, I actually thought I had a tweet about this, but it seems like I don't, is the fact that there are rumors that there's gonna be a currency that you can exchange for real money. Now, obviously, that would be the biggest and the wildest thing ever, because this would make GTA 6 ultra pay to win. Now, granted, what makes me scared about this one is I do think that's going a step too far, that there's gonna be some currency that you can exchange for real money. But then again, Aiden Ross talked about this, and he has a lot of fans and a lot of idiots who would actually, if they know information about this, tell him that. So there's that kind of accidentally gives this a little bit of viability. And let's face it, GTA 5 is fucking pay to win. Yeah, you can just buy shot cards and then you can buy all of the expensive stuff that you would need to grind for hundreds of hours, maybe even. And you can just bypass it by paying. So the idea that there's going to be some kind of special currency that you exchange in the game for real actual life money still seems a little bit unlikely, but it doesn't feel 100% unlikely. I would give it a 97% chance not happening. But I mean that percent is going lower and lower and higher and higher and higher in this case, that it's gonna happen at some point. Oh boy. Well, in any case, that's what's happening with GTA 6. People are pretty upset. People are. It's a VOD, boys. What can I honestly say? Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye.